Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back. We here on another adventure hiding out in Alabama. Y'all, I'm sitting up here watching my dad and my brother fishing. They don't even know I'm here. I done slipped up on them. My brother got one now. Little blue cat. I don't know if you can see him from here or not. But anyway, for me, it's too hot to go out there. It's been raining here for about 2 weeks straight. About every day, if not every day, every other day, or some part of the day, we get some rain showers. But I'm telling you, the humidity out there is unreal. And they think I want to go down there. How many was in there when you started?
16, 10. I'm counting right now. 17.
All right.
$29, 30, 31, 32, 34. Just like that. Now, keep them fresh.
Got me.
It didn't get you too bad. It didn't get too bad.
All right, y'all seen him. He got 34 fish in there. Am I gonna fish today? No, I'm just here to be a spectator. So let's go down here and see what they're doing. There it is, y'all. Hold that fish up. Hey, how would you clean that fish? You throw them away too fast.
Hold it, spin.
Will you lay in?
I'm using a loose 7-foot rod paired up with a loose Classic Pro 15-pound test line on a Carolina rig, which is an egg sinker, barrel swivel. The egg sinker is 1 ounce with a 1 ounce hook.
What action is that rod?
Medium heavy. You see those birds out there? They're diving down, feeding on the sand. pushing the shad down to the fish. And the fish pushing the shad up to the bird. They're working together.
Now explain that again.
The bird's a cormorant. It's a cormorant bird. And what he does is he dive underwater, catch shad. So the birds are pushing the shad down to the fish, and the fish are underneath the shad, pushing the shad up to the bird.
So in other words, they're working together and don't even know it.
They work together, oh yeah, they used to by design. Because the fish are follow those birds. So the birds, these birds out here, you turn the camera over there. Those birds are sitting on that, up against the dam, drying off. Because they've been diving down fishing all day.
So they tired.
They drying off, they waterlogged. They drying their feathers. And resting.
I see them with their feathers standing open.
You got to spread their wings and dry their feathers. Because they're not even alive, they swim. Catch their prey.
There's one out there in the water flapping.
So I've been in the water for hours. They have to dry their feathers. It's not waterlogged.
Got one pelican. About time him to head back north. Oh, he just hooked up again, y'all. He just hooked up with another one. Make him come to the top. There you go. I see our cousin caught him nice one the other day.
Yeah.
Were you up here when he caught him?
I was in the parking lot.
He wrestled with him for a while.
For a little while, yeah.
Now how would you
This is a good one right here.
Now what would you do with him?
What I would do is hold him like this. Cut him right there. There's a little bone right there. There's a little bone right there that hold that pin in. I'll make a cut right there. Cut on that side. And get my skinning pliers to just peel the skin off of them. Cut them up the middle, pull the guts out, and there you go.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever filleted one out of the...
I know I could, but I don't.
Out of his hide?
I don't do that. I just try to skin lines from the old fashioned. It's the more convenient way to do it is to fillet it out of the skin, but I do it the old school way. Old school. They rod is so sensitive. You feel that.
Y'all, he must be in a hot spot because he just about every cast he's stomping one. He got one on now. Let me ask you this. Do you catch and release?
I release to the grease. I believe in Crisco.
Or say grab value if you can't get that.
Right.
I can't see what this fella got. Right. He's bringing him up. He's bringing him up now. Oh, there he is.
That's what I'm after.
That's what you're after.
Yeah.
How many of you didn't caught?
It's the first one playing so far.
You catch and release.
Huh?
You catch and release.
I usually keep them and I got a buddy. He eats them and stuff. And I like catching them and giving them, you know.
Right. You from around here?
I live in Pell City.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, all right. There y'all go. We done snuck up on a man. Just done caught one. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back. Y'all, he done hooked up one.
lady told her husband a while ago. She said, he done hooked up on one. Say you been, that's all you been a while ago. And I got triple level. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
That sucker on there hooked up with another one, y'all. He just can't keep that hook out of them fish mouth. I don't know, I believe he dipping it in some honey or something. So he the only one catching them like that. What you doing dipping that thing in some honey? Or some funk juice?
They said the old school would say, you gotta hold your mouth. Right?
Well, how you hold your mouth there? Cock your head a little bit.
Understand. Good inside.
Let's talk about that shirt you got on.
Okay.
Mossy Oak Fishing. That's a nice looking shirt right there. Where you get it at?
Walmart. I don't know the name of the material, but it's a thin material.
It dry fast too, though.
It's a dry fast material, and when it gets wet and the wind blows, it cools you off.
Gotcha. So it's worth the money.
It's worth the money.
What you have to pay for it?
$18. Pretty good deal.
Y'all, let's see what they doing here. They just blew the siren.
Perfect.
There it comes. I told you, y'all. You didn't hold your head right then. Yeah, right. Now a lot of times when they turn this water on like this, them fish are completely shut off. They will stop because until that water stabilizes and get level, and see, well, what it does is it changes directions of the water. Everything changes around, and so the height of the water and everything, all that changes. And so when it changes like that, them fish have to get back settled and fit back in to where they want to bite at. Y'all stay tuned. Hey, he gonna come back by and do something. All right, go ahead.
Yesterday, we caught most of our fish using a 3-way rig, and that's a swivel with 3 ties on it. And what it does is it allows your lure or your bait to go deeper. Well, I talked to a guy this morning that was on the boat yesterday, and he said that he caught a lot of fish. He was getting more bites with a lighter weight. So instead of using a 3-way today, I wanted to fish a little shallower and not go deep. So instead of using a 3-way, I went with a Carolina rig, and it made the difference because the fish are not that deep. And that's it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, what the 3-way does, it pushes your bait down deeper. If the fish are running down deeper, go to the bottom, it's better to use a 3-way, you'll have more success. But if the fish are feeding up, it's better to use a Carolina rig, which is a single rig, rather than a 3-way drop rig, and it'll float. Instead of sinking down, it'll float.
So in other words, you're saying it'll float in the current?
It'll keep you in the strike zone. That's the key to success is staying in the strike zone. You want to be where the fish are. If you're not where the fish are, you're not gonna catch them.
You're not gonna catch them.
So you got to do your part. It's more than just casting out and reeling back in.
So you can cast. So you telling me if I go up there close to that wall and start casting, all this water is connected together.
Right.
Those fish may not be there.
They may not be there. Or if they are there, you got to find out what level they're on. So they're going to be on the same level with the bait fish.
Right.
The bait fish determine and water temperature, but with the water temperature being stable, because it's hot, it's summer, the bait fish are going to position the fish. So you want to put your lure where the bait fish is in order to fish, because the fish are going to follow the bait fish. And your bait is gonna imitate the bait fish.
Gotcha. Well, all right then, bro. I appreciate the little interview. I'm gonna get ready to go home. Thank y'all for watching Liv'n Alabama. I did not fish today. I didn't come to fish. I got equipment to fish, but after I got here, I didn't want to fish. So I came down here and watched my brother and my dad. Y'all stay tuned. We'll catch y'all in the next video. We out of here.
Lo pasa. Mamacita.